Lowdown 13 Escape, part of the Lowdown series, designed for its compact, lightweight and low travel height for the off-road adventurer. Let's go take a look at the external features of the Lowdown Escape. The Lowdown 13 Escape has your DO35 Cruisemaster coupling, your ARC 750 jockey wheel, gas bayonet on the drawbar as well as drawbar tap, and we have our oversized toolbox on the front with two jerry can holders, two 9 kilo gas bottle holders, our diesel tank for our diesel heater, as well as more storage on that side as well. The front section of the Lowdown 13 Escape is where it differs to its partner, the Lowdown 13 single bed bunk model. So we've got storage across the front here, and then storage internally, which we'll check out when we jump inside. Featured is your 95 litre fridge freezer, as well as storage space up the front end. Alright, underneath this 4-metre awning, that comes standard with anti-flap kits, as well as a full canvas annex. We've got our tray table with a small niche, including 240 volt power, USBs, 12 volt SIG socket, and antenna inlet for your 24-inch smart TV. Got a nice big pantry, beautiful window, as well as dish rack and sink, and 4-burner gas cooktop. Little hatch here for us is a service door for the diesel Evaspatcher heater, and you can see through to our 2000 watt and 80 amp EnerDrive charger. Underneath the Lowdown, we've got two 100 litre water tanks and an 80 litre grey. We have heavy duty coils as well as 4 Lovell shock absorbers, Japanese Koyo bearings, off-road brake magnets, and a laser wheel alignments done before it leaves the workshop. The Lowdown 13 Escape is a rear fold out, so when this is fully extended, we're out to 16 foot. Underneath there, we've got our dual spare wheels and bike rack holder up to 30 kilos. On the other side of the van, we can see our actuators. We've got one in each corner there for electric push button rooftop lift and lower. We've got the Truma AquaGo instantaneous hot water. Now, JAWA models all come with a dust reduction system. Now the Lowdown, due to only having its low travel height, only has the panels on the roof. And then we've got our dust reduction on the side here. We use the Gusto DRS, which is a 12 volt system, push button inside. We'll have a look at that display panel when we get into the internal of the van. As well as JAWA models all coming with a TV antenna. Due to it not being mounted on the roof, we've got the fold-away TV antenna and the inlet on the side here. We've got our grey water, freshwater and freshwater front tank, as well as mains inlet. Outdoor shower tent and outdoor shower. 240 volt in, toilet cassette, and we've got storage space for either barbecue or generator depending on the size, as well as storage up the top. As we enter the Lowdown 13 Escape, we can see here the mass of internal storage. So we can see for a 2-person hybrid, there is a huge amount of storage in this. Sticking with the storage, underneath our hideaway sink here, we have a further bit more, plus our EnerDrive electrical charging gear. Up the back end of the Lowdown, we can see that with the bed folded out, we have plenty of ventilation up top and below with our Eurovision 2 windows, cooling fans with the Ranger fans either side, reading lights, 12 volt sockets and USB. Down below here, we have our vent that's putting positive air pressure in the cabin whilst we use the Gusto dust reduction system. Our underfloor aircon, once again, nothing mounted on the roof but the solar panels. We've got a Truma Sophia mounted below, our diesel heater startup, as well as speakers and our 240 volt safety switches. The ensuite has your shower rose holder up the top and some small storage to keep dry for those towels and toilet paper. For our entertainment, we have our indoor TV bracket, as well as our outdoor, which we've seen earlier, and our Furion head unit. Hidden away down here is our display panel with our front, rear and grey water gauges, circuit breakers, our Truma AquaGo instantaneous hot water startup. And as we move to our other side, we have our electric roof push button, our Gusto display panel for the DRS, our 2000 watt and 80 amp charger display, our EnerDrive ePro, that's monitoring the batteries that are mounted underneath the bed. But let's take a better look at that gear outside. And here we have it, the 12 volt EnerDrive setup in this van. Now we've chosen to go with the EnerDrive setup because we believe this is a quality product and we believe only quality gear goes in our van. So let's have a look and start off with the EnerDrive 300 amp hour lithium battery. Just the one unit here. It's got the Bluetooth battery monitoring app, as well as all this gear here is hooked up through the shunt that we'll get to a little later. The 300 amp hour lithium battery comes with 5 years warranty and is also backed up by lifetime tech support. Grabbing power from this battery is a 2000 watt inverter with AC transfer, and to charge it back up, we've got an 80 amp AC charger. So what that means is we can draw up to 2000 watts from this inverter whilst using 240 volt appliances. And then when we need to charge the van back up and we plug into 240, either through mains power or a generator, we're going to charge at the rate of 80 amps. So charging this battery back up, 4 hours, and we're back on the road fully charged. So that's the beauty of using higher amperage products. We get, once we do run down, we're quickly back up and running. Whilst having 80 amps feeding in through 240 volt, if we find ourselves off grid, we do have our MPPT solar controller. So the solar feed from the roof is taken in and looked after by this controller here. That'll all be fused internally inside and take care of the roof panels. Whilst the roof panels are looked after by the MPPT, we have our EnerDrive DC-DC charger. So what we can utilize this for is portable panels with the additional Anderson plug. We can add up to another 600 watts through that. So we can utilize using the roof solar and portable panels at the same time. Whilst traveling, the roof panels once again are taken care of by the MPPT, and the DC-DC will take feed from your car. So you've got 2 charging sources at once. Yep. All right, so while we've got our inputs, also outputs, the ePro battery monitor is here to calculate it all and tell us exactly what's going on, what's coming in versus what's going out, how many hours are left, what our state of charge is. So that's going to look after your full battery setup to let you know how much longer you've got left off grid, so you can maximize your time and your energy consumption. So once again, you've got your 300 amp hour BTEC battery, your 2000 watt inverter, an 80 amp AC charger, your roof MPPT solar controller, your EnerDrive DC-DC for your portable panels in your car feed, and your ePro battery monitor. Now the reason we fit this EnerDrive gear is we believe they are superior in the 12 volt market. They are backed by strong customer service and the quality of their product. We believe that is exactly the same motto we have at JAWA, so it's a no-brainer to put this quality gear into our quality hybrids. And that's a wrap for the Lowdown 13 Escape, the new next-gen model, loaded with standard inclusions, small, compact, lightweight. If you want any further information, head to the website or pop into one of our showroom locations so we can get you in a Lowdown 13 and you can journey Australia with attitude.